Going to the club in the 90s, even in the 2000s, is exactly like watching Michael Jordan dominate. It was pure, uncut excellence. And then you got today, it's like trying to watch somebody recreate that magic, but they're a bunch of analytic nerds using numbers and data and statistics and analysis, trying to tell you how to have fun in your ear. Let me break it down for you. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Mark the Spark, and I explain everything in basketball terms. Because the ball don't lie, and neither do I. So today, we about to take a deep dive into why I know how y'all call people all the time, but he got some stories about going to the club that sound like Greek mythology. And you think he lying because when you went to the club last night, it felt like a preseason game that nobody wanted to watch. So I'm about to break it down into 3 eras, right? You got the 90s. Got the 90s over here. We're gonna go 90s. And then we got the transition. This is like the golden era right here. Then you got transition period, like the 2000s. You can go to the 10s. And now we got the 20s. Right? We're gonna break down exactly how it used to be and exactly what happened. We're gonna rank it from ass, booty cheeks, all right? We're gonna say mid, and we're gonna say greatest of all time. And by the end of this, you might understand why some of them old heads are nostalgic for some times that you might not have been alive for, depending on how old you are looking at this video. And it was not all gravy. And I'm gonna tell you about one of the embarrassing moments that I had during this transition period. Now, if I did it today, you might say that I was a creep. Now, let's start with the 90s. This is the Michael Jordan era of going out. This is the greatest of all time right here. This is where we at on the timeline in the 90s. It was great. It was amazing. No cell phones, no social media. And just like MJ, it was pure unfiltered dominance. Nobody was recording your every move. You just showed up and you played. Think about it. Michael Jordan didn't need to tweet anything before or after the game. He was not posting Instagram stories from the locker room. He walked on the court and said, "I'm the best player in the world," with his actions. That's what going to the club in the 90s was like. You would get dressed up, and I mean dressed up for real. Like ironing your jeans dressed up. Creasing your jeans dressed up. It was like a Kobe 4 a.m. workout, Mamba mentality the night before type of preparation. You know what I'm saying? It was like a ritual. And the strategy, it was simple, but it was effective. It was like Phil Jackson running the triangle offense. You know what I'm saying? You get 3, maybe 4 dudes with you. That's it, max. No more, no less. If you got more dudes than that going with you, you're gonna be like the 04 Lakers. Too many egos, but it's only one ball to go around. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. If you got too few, it looks kind of sad. Like where's your crew at? 3 to 4 was probably tops. Great times. You go to maybe 1, 2 clubs. It wasn't no bar hopping. We're going from here to here to here. Like you James Harden trying to get traded every season. No. Back then, you picked the spot, you committed, and then you dominated. And when you saw somebody you like, you approached them. Make eye contact. Approach them from across the room. No sliding in the DMs. No recording it and talking about, oh, TikTok. Find this girl who's standing beside me.
All I'm saying, TikTok, do your job. TikTok, do your job.
I seen that. I was like, oh, nah, y'all cooked. Y'all doing too much recon and oh, yeah, I'm going to slide in the DMs later. No, you had to read the defense in real time. Shoot the shot now. Ain't no, oh, hold on, let me size it up. No, read and react in real time. That's what it was. And if you got rejected, it was a clean rejection. Clean. No harm, no foul. Respectable approach, a respectable rejection. If they wasn't interested, they would just tell you. Direct communication. It wasn't, oh yeah, you can get my Instagram and then I'm gonna ghost you. I'm gonna give you no, wasn't none of that. And the music was loud and it was good. And they wasn't taking a bunch of requests either. Cause he know every song gonna be a hit. He know when the mood change. He know what song gonna get him off the floor, what song gonna get him on the dance floor, and what song gonna, you know what I'm saying, set the mood. They wasn't playing these little TikTok trends that only you know and only they know. They doing some little weird TikTok dances. No, man. The DJ could read a room like Magic Johnson reading the floor on a fast break. Everybody was present. Nobody was recording. Everybody was locked in like Kobe in the fourth. Like when he started doing these, when Kobe started doing these, he was locked in. That's how everybody was locked in to the moment. And dancing, oh my God, people actually danced. I know it's revolutionary, but yeah, not everything was content. Not every move was calculated for maximum potential to go viral. There was no clip farming. You just heard a song, you heard the music, and you just danced if you felt it. You know what I'm saying? You just danced if you felt it. And I know what you're thinking. It's too good to be true. None of this happened. I'm looking back on something with rose-colored sunglasses. And I would be suspicious too, you know what I'm saying? Like Skip Bayless talking about he was the MVP in middle school or whatever the hell he said. On his 9th grade team, he was the best player in the city.
I was chosen Athlete of the Year at Taft Junior High School. And that summer at a basketball camp, I was selected the most valuable player. My 8th grade year as a basketball player was the greatest year of my life.
I understand. I can understand the skepticism. However, even the problems back then were better problems. Like you couldn't Google if the club was good or not the night before. Like you just had to go and just see if it was good for yourself. And you was there. You was committed. It was too late. You was already committed. And sometimes it was ass, but you just had to find out. Today, y'all spend more time researching where to go out than NASA spent planning the moon landing. Whether that happened or not, still up for debate, but y'all still was disappointed. Which brings me to that transition period. Right around 2000s to about 2010, it wasn't gold, but it wasn't mid. It was like right there. Boom. So you go from here, you know what I'm saying? It's just, the luster is just wearing off just a little bit, but it's still lit. See, the 2000s to the 2010s, this is Kobe getting older and LeBron is coming up. It's still remnants of that good, clean 90s Michael Jordan, but you still got the new kids coming up on the block. You got LeBron, he, you know what I'm saying, got a new style of play. He, you know what I'm saying, he playing by different rules kind of. It's like a new game, and you can kind of see it coming into play in the NBA and in the club. See, right around here, cell phones start showing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that could be an iPhone. See? Boom. Now we calling each other. Okay. It was just starting to come into play. Oh, wait a minute. Instagram. Yeah, oh, hell. Everybody think they're damn cameraman. They want to record. Oh, hold on. Get this. Hold on. Retake this. It was just starting. You know what I'm saying? Like you weren't tweeting all night about what was happening. It was just like, okay, let me tweet a little bit after the game. It was coming into play. I saw it firsthand. It was like early analytics, but people weren't solely relying on them yet. Like social media existed. Like Facebook was for the college kids. MySpace was already on its way out. MySpace had a little quick run. It was like the Charlotte Hornets. You know what I'm saying? We knew it existed, but nobody really took it serious. Like you'll post some pictures the night after, but it wasn't a whole performance for an audience, you know what I'm saying, during the night. Now the transition, this is when I was in college. I'm a rookie just trying to get my feet wet. I think I'm a starter though. And then I had to go out here and get humbled, just like everybody else. Because these tools right here, you know what I'm saying, the phone, the Instagram, the tweets, these were new tools. I was like, oh. So when I first came on the scene, we tweeting up a storm. We taking pictures of everything. It wasn't just like your flash outfit. We taking pictures of everything, just posting anything. So I see a girl at the club. I'm like, oh, wait. I think I know her. I think she go to our school. I see her dancing. Maybe I dance with her one time. Yeah, maybe I danced with her one time. Wouldn't try to holler, get her number, nothing. Just dance and dip out. And then I would go back after the day was over and just say, oh, who was at the party? Let me go ahead and I'ma do the lame thing. I'm following friends, everybody in my contact list. I'm like, Let me slide in your DMs. Hey, I saw you at the party. Oh, it was weak. It was weak. I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. I didn't know. What you want me to do? This is new. This is new. Now, me today, I would have just said, hey, what's up with it? Yes or no? What's up with it? But I definitely wouldn't have been recording talk about TikTok, do your job. Definitely wouldn't have been doing that. This is where I say y'all taking this too far. Too far. Like I took a simple pick and roll and I turned it into the most convoluted play, backdoor cut, overcomplicated system. It will make Mike D'Antoni quit coaching. How complicated he was making it. You making it too complicated. In this transition period, see, I could see the warning signs. I could see them. This is when phrases came out like, if you didn't post it, did it really happen? Now you gotta document everything. Now you gotta make it a thing. And this is when you will start seeing people like stop dancing until a camera showed up. And then you'd be like, hey, we're having the greatest time of our lives. Camera goes off. You back doing nothing. I'm like, oh, you can clip that. You can clip about 10 of these moments and make it seem like you had the best night of your life. Whole time, 90% of the time, you just standing there doing nothing. I could see it. The authenticity, it was starting to fade. Right here, it was like watching LeBron end his first stint in Cleveland. Like you knew you were watching the end of something, but you didn't realize how special that you had it at first. It would be the absolute last of an era. Because once them 2020s hit, this is an exponential fall off the cliff and it goes into ass land because this is the Miami Heat super team era. That's what we in now. The Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors era. Everybody want to link up. But instead of basketball, your night out turned into some type of performance. At this point, everything is content. Imagine every player was podcast P. After every game, nobody wants to see all that. Bro, even the pre-game, you already planning your story arc for the night. Oh, what club we going to? Who all gonna be there? What outfit can I wear? Who gonna be there that I can tag? Everything became more complicated than the Doc Rivers playoff rotation. And just about as effective. And I know y'all follow all these people online, but meeting people in real life is like trying to make a trade in the NBA today. Everything got to go through agents and lawyers and social media managers, your PR team. You got to check off all these boxes just to meet somebody. You can't just walk up to somebody and just say, hey, introduce yourself. You got to find them on Instagram. Oh, can I get your number? No, but you can get my Instagram. Bruh. Bam. And I know y'all trying to protect yourselves from the creeps. If I like too many of your pictures, you still won't call me a creep. Oh, he like all them pictures. Oh, he a creep. He thirsty. Oh my God. Oh my God. You can only like 3 pics. You can't like 5. You gotta look at all these stories and double tap and but by the time you done met in person and actually going out for a date, you done already created a parasocial relationship with them. You already know them damn near. At least you think you do. You done came up with a vibe that they got in your head. And by the time you actually meet, it'll be like watching game film for so long that playing the game actually feels weird. And don't get me started on that photography. Bro, everybody wants to get the perfect lighting, and they're gonna get you to take that damn picture 1,000,000 times just so you can get the right one. You done took 100 selfies. Bro, if you don't enjoy this damn party, dance, take the picture and leave, you got one shot. We used to have them Polaroids, bro. Just one shot. You got it and it's gone. Y'all took 100 selfies just to get one photo. Same with the videos that I was talking about. Same with them videos. Y'all done took 8 videos just doing that fake dancing. Hold on. I didn't get my friend in it. Hold on, my weed wasn't right. Hold on. Wait, do it again. Man, this is choreography. This is choreography at this point. It's like watching somebody practice free throws during the actual game. And the worst part, you killed all the authenticity out of the entire experience. People not finna dance because they feel the music. They gonna dance because it looked good on camera. They not having real conversations. They manufacturing moments for content. I saw Zion dunk on somebody and it was like, oh my God, this is the greatest, blah, blah, blah. He dunked on him. Woo, he's flexing and stuff.
Z guard. Stewart on the receiving end.
I'm like, bro, you down by damn near 30. And you doing all this, he got his clip though. He got his little highlight dunk clip. Same thing with going out now. All they want to do is get that clip. If they crossed you up, made you fall, hey, did he hit the shot? Did he get the clip? Sold the clip. Bro, those highlights are not basketball. This is why you don't understand why that dude that got all them highlights don't play in the game for real, because he's not that good. He showed you dunking and then you stepping on my man's chest. Like, bro, you dunked on this short, unathletic dude. You dunked and you know what I'm saying, tackle you big and bad. Like, bro, that's not basketball. And it just creates so much pressure. Because in the 90s, you could go out, you can take a couple shots, practice, do something embarrassing, and only your friend group would remember it. Now, you do something embarrassing, bro, you can mess around and go viral. But it done took his life. He had one embarrassing moment. He done went viral. He done took his life. Like, the stakes are way too high. Like, imagine having the worst game you ever played broadcast on ESPN just for the world to see. Just put it on repeat. Like, this is supposed to be fun. And y'all not having it anymore. And look, I'm not saying everything about going out now is terrible. Everything's not bad. Like, the music is a little bit more diverse. Like, the venues are a little bit more inclusive. And you can actually find out if a place is worth your time before you even go. Okay, these are good things. But we've lost something fundamental. We've turned going out from a game to a production. From an experience to a performance. From connecting to networking. Now, I get it. We done with the 90s. That's not the solution. We done with the 90s. You done already squirted the toothpaste out the tube, can't put it back in. Pandora's box is already open. We can't uninvent technology. Gotcha. However, we can learn from the 90s approach that sometimes the simple play is the best play. Sometimes just giving the ball to your best player and hitting him with an ISO move is better than all these complex backdoor misdirection plays. Sometimes we can give the ball to the best player and have him score. Just like sometimes all you need to do is put your phone down and see what happens. Now, here's what I learned from each era, is that every era thinks that they're the golden era. However, the 90s was not perfect. It was just different. And you had different problems. Just like this current era, it's not hopeless. It is ass, but there are some positive things that could come out of it. It's not hopeless. It's just complicated. Now, the key is knowing when to use what strategy and when to use a different strategy. Sometimes you could just slide in those DMs, but you better position yourself so that she actually gonna read it. Sometimes you can just walk up and introduce yourself. But you probably gotta be in a situation where you already have some type of social proof. Because I hate to break it to you, women, they kind of just see all men as just kind of the same face, just like a silhouette of a man. They see like 90% of dudes is like mid, maybe 5% of dudes are like 10s, and then the other 5% of dudes are like butt ugly. But everybody else is just mid to them. This is how women work. So you gotta place yourself in a situation where you already have social proof that you're somebody important, somebody worth talking to, and then maybe you can shoot your shot. Maybe not cold approach, but like warm approach. Yeah, at that point, it's a warm approach. Like, sometimes you can document the moment. Oh yeah, take a picture. We're gonna relive this moment. Oh, this is worth taking a video of. Sometimes, just live in the moment. See, just like basketball has evolved from isolation basketball to team basketball, to positionless basketball using analytics, the nightclub has evolved as well. And the players who adapt but keep their fundamentals can succeed in any era. Now, I have to know, which era do you think had it the best? Was it the 90s, where authenticity was at an all-time high? Or was it 2020, where everybody's building super teams and you got player options? So let me know. Drop your worst going out story or The night where you had the best night of your life. Put it in the comments. So if this video made you feel nostalgic about some times that you probably never even experienced, or grateful that you came up in the era of technology, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And remember, whether it's 1995 or 2025, confidence transcends every era. And speaking of eras, in my next video, I'm gonna break down exactly how choosing a career in your 20s is like NBA draft strategy. And some of y'all are the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2009 trying to draft. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. So yeah, you don't want to miss that disaster. All right, I'm out, y'all. Go have a real conversation, go touch grass, and for the love of Michael Jeffrey Jordan, put your phone down for 5 minutes tonight. Please. Trust me, bro. Because like I said, ball don't lie, and neither do I. Keep shooting.